When you think about social media, you post the best pictures because that's what you're using social media for. You're posting the best pictures of yourself or just stuff in general. That probably will take you 20 to 30 tries, who knows? And when you're scrolling, you'll probably see the same thing. People posting the best time of their lives or the best moments. So you'll see different milestones and people getting engaged and people having winnings of some sorts or traveling around the world. And you know, you're seeing all this and you're thinking, wow, I wish I could get that. I wish I could be in their position. I wish I could be on vacation. I wish I could hit that certain milestone. But what you're not seeing are the late night failures that these people are probably having as well, and the self doubts they feel. And at the end of the day, everyone feels lost and has the same self doubts that you do, because you might be comparing yourself behind the scenes to someone, which, that's what you're doing. You're looking at a picture you see, but the person posting that might see even your pictures. If you guys follow each other, it might even think about the same things if they're seeing your social media account, because all you're seeing is that one highlight reel that they're posting, and that's what they're seeing about you. And that's why it's so important to not compare yourself, because in my 20s, or while you're in your 20s if you're watching this, it feels like there's like a set timeline for you everyone to like gradually follow a set of rules, as in like, you got to get into a good relationship, get your job figured out, you should be done school by now if you're in college slash university. And if you take more time, you'll be in your 30s and you'll still be figuring stuff out. And some people get married so young, and especially like people that like I know got married so young. And I don't, I'm quite fortunate to know that like, hey, that's okay to not rush into things. But there's so many people that's like such a standard, and you know don't have a girlfriend or don't have like that relationship to have marriage, and compare and have self-doubt and self-conscious thoughts about like, no one wants me, ever. I see people getting married and it's horrible. And just because someone seems to be up ahead or ahead in certain life, milestones, it doesn't mean you're behind. Everyone is on a different path. And instead of feeling that you're not, going where everybody else is, you should be focusing on where you're currently going. And you shouldn't be looking at other people's accomplishments. A lot of the times we compare ourselves to like trying to get self-worth from others, like someone goes on vacation like all the time, and you really want to get that like lifestyle because they're traveling the world and they're promoting it on their social media or they're telling you about it. And that sounds like an accomplishment to some, being like, wow, this person is going so many places, getting so many things done, and I'm here working my boring office job or my boring retail job, or having to go to school to a class that I don't even enjoy. And the thing is that what you're doing, if it's job or school, that's your success. And that success is different for everybody because we all values different things at the end of the day. Like, if you're gonna be working at this job, you're eventually gonna get a promotion and get probably paid more. Or if you're working temporarily at a job, you're gonna go to that one job you always wanted to get because it's gonna pay more. Or if you're at that program, it's gonna benefit you in the long run because you're gonna be able to get that degree and get that job you want. So, if anything, you're not failing at anything in life. You're doing what you are doing. You're chasing the bag. You're gaining all that success. And let's just say this person is going on vacation all the time, that they're spending that money. Who knows how much money they're spending and how much they have? Do they have a degree in something to help them get a job? Do they have a job to help them pay, or are they simply just using money from somebody that gave them to them? Or did they work for that money? And we don't even know that. All we see is people going out and doing things and spending money, and it looks so good because we see the highlights of it. We don't see the behind the scenes, like I was saying earlier. And the best way to break this type of cycle of thinking down of like you comparing yourself, you need to constantly try to tell yourself that you have to appreciate like what you have. Meaning like, yeah, this person is going out on vacation all the time and spending all this money and they have all this money to spend, but you probably have better than someone out there. You know, there's probably somebody comparing themselves to you right now, like being like, oh, I wish that I was in this school program because I really would want to get this job, or I really wish I had the same job as this person because, you know, they're making money and this money is going to be good for something one day. And you need to realize that everybody has a different path. And once you get on that different path and you realize you're on that different path, you're going to set your own goals and your own standards. That, so what if somebody else is spending their time going rich? They're doing what they want to do in life and they might not even be happy doing it. You don't know. Off of a picture, off of a video, you have no clue what the struggles people are going through. And that's what thing you got to take into consideration. You know, you can't assume that everybody has a happy life. We all have our own demons. We all have our own issues. And so if you really want to switch lives with somebody that's, you know, going out and has all this money, imagine all the issues they probably have once you switch. Who knows? You might be lucky and get like someone that has nothing. Who you never know. Some people are genuinely happy with a lot of money, and it's possible. But there's also a big majority of people that in life they had to like fail so much, or they had to go through so much emotions or so many issues in order to get to where they are. And so when you're comparing yourself to somebody online or to somebody that you might know at school, or, you know, people you might know, just remember, they might have the same problems as you, or they might even have worse problems than you. And if that is like, if your only issue right now is like, you know, you comparing yourself, then you have a very fortunate, you know, issue to worry about, because you're not thinking about, to you don't have any other issues than comparing yourself, and you want to be able to be fortunate. You want to be able to realize that you have it so well. But anyways, I don't want to sound like I'm rambling. I hope it makes sense what I said. I hope you guys learned something, or if you feel like it, leave a comment down below and let me know what I could have said. But either way, have a great day. Stay smart.